how the Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud can help in mitigating those disruptions. So like global supply chain disruptions have shaken the manufacturing industry, particularly in the COVID era, where like the delayed raw material and soaring transportation cost and other issues were coming up, which were like making the life difficult for the companies which are been working in the manufacturing domain. But so what was the result? Like it was like bringing production halts, and also the customers were very unhappy with the delay in the deliveries, and ultimately like the companies were facing revenue losses. So to make sure like our supply chain is in place, we have to work on different automations around the supply chain business units. There are many IT systems which are there built for the supply chain systems. It could be like ERP such as SAP, or even the small scale ERPs are also there, which are like helping the customers in a way that they are optimizing the supplier networks, and they have been like helping on the seamless flow of the information across different business domains or business units or outside suppliers or to our distributors and sales team. But now we need like further automations and innovation to improve those processes which we are worked on, and to provide more sophisticated system which could help us bringing more value to the system. So here comes the Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud, which could be a game changer for supply chain resilience. First, we'll look into some of the major challenges which the companies are facing like in the last few years. The first is like their IT systems are not stable. For example, they are using some ERP or some other system. They are a bit complex in nature and not able to configure the requirements of the customer. So there, like I see that even by implementing and spending millions of dollars on the implementation, they are not able to achieve the business goals or the business KPIs. Next is like the lack of real-time visibility of the inventories. There are systems which are providing inventory insights, but still those systems are outdated, and the real-time inventory and demand insights are not visible, and they are not configured properly, and they also lack in some modern AI-based insights or analytic tools. Next is like demand and supply mismatch. So companies are struggling to predict customer demand accurately, and which is like leading to overstocking or stockouts, extra space, or the space is going vacant. So the warehouses are there are issues with the warehouse planning. So those issues are not addressed properly with the current IT systems. Next is like supplier and logistic delays. So the coordination between the supplier and the manufacturing team is not up to the mark, and the systems are not in proper sync. So which is like resulting in like a delay in the raw material deliveries, and it could be like production stalls. So ultimately it is causing problem for our customers. Next is the rising cost and wastage. Like with like in the manufacturing, there is inefficient planning, which is like leading to excess of inventory and higher operational cost, and there is lots of wastage. So we need systems which could help us in like automating everything at every step of the manufacturing, at every step of the manufacturing resource planning, which could help us in like solving those issues. Could be related to waste, could be related to demand and supply mismatch or inventory. So how Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud is going to solve these challenges and help you like in mitigating those challenges. The first would be like having the real-time data and forecasting. So with the power of Einstein and other tools there in the Salesforce ecosystem, and also integrating with the other Salesforce core systems such as Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, we can predict demand accurately and also empower our system with the AI-driven analytics, which could ensure us like the stock just the things which are being required. And Salesforce would act as a single source of truth with the real-time inventory and supplier updates, which could prevent us in like last-minute shortages. Next is like automated supply chain workflows. As you know, there are like hundreds of steps in every process. Similarly, in the supply chain, we have those steps, but many of the steps are not automated. So with the use of Salesforce, we can automate those steps. We can create alerts, automated alerts, notifications for low stock levels, or could be delayed shipments or quality issues. We can create workflows. We can build flows on different business processes. We can integrate it with the other ERP solutions or even like with the suppliers' IT systems, so that there should be a proper coordination for procurement, production, and logistics are maintained in a well planned way. Next is like proactive supplier and logistics management. So here the Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud would help us in like proper management of supplier performance, identifying the delays with the proper insights and everything, and managing their supplies, ensuring the supplies are in time. So next, where the Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud can help us is like optimizing the cost and waste reduction. So with the use of AI and Einstein, we can predict the right stock levels. We can reduce waste with the smarter demand planning with inbuilt features of the manufacturing cloud, which could help us in like resolving those issues. So these are some of the capabilities where the manufacturing cloud can help the customers, but there could be many others which could be discussed in detail. So like, are supply chain disruptions holding your business back? Now it is a time to take control with your Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud. Let's talk. We are Info Solution. We are working on different clients with us on this Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud. So book a free consultation today and we can discuss over the call like how we can transform your different business supply chain operations and manufacturing problems with the use of automation, AI, Salesforce, and inventory management. Thank you so much.